in our country do we see celebrating their birthday or foundation day. I think we are extremely privileged, all the citizens of Bhavnagar, because this is one day in the year that we all get to unite. Otherwise, we have more than enough, things and activities that keeps different ideologies, keeping different people away. But I think foundation of Bhavnagar gets every citizen together, and I think I take immense pride in this. But I also hope all the citizens of Bhavnagar learn to appreciate and understand each other, and we feel proud about Bhavnagar, 300 years no doubt, but what is important is the future of Bhavnagar.
Yes, this is true. That was very informative of you. Sir, how would you describe the transition in Bhavnagar since your childhood?
So since my sister and we grew up in Mumbai, did our education there. So we used to come to Bhavnagar for our annual vacation or to spend time with family. And since the last 10-11 years we've been based here. So the experience is different from my childhood and different post the age of 20-21. As a child, what I remember Bhavnagar is very peaceful, and even today very peaceful. So that is one thing that has stayed same. There are many things you can say that are good and bad, but since we are doing a video for the celebrating 300 years, I will keep it extremely positive. I think the good thing about Bhavnagar today is that we Bhavnagaris, especially you youngsters, people going to schools and colleges, have realized that it is time Bhavnagar stays united if we want to move forward as a city. Because we are extremely proud of our past, but 75 years after independence, where are we in terms of economic growth, in terms of social growth? So I think that is one thing I take immense pride in, and that you're asking me what I've seen in Bhavnagar. I think especially in the last 10 years, I've seen Bhavnagaris coming together to make Bhavnagar a better place.
Yuvraj sir, you have been a fitness freak, and we also know that you have a dream to transform Gujarat as the fittest state of India. So what are the steps that you have taken or you propose to take for this?
So I'll answer you in two parts, what I've proposed to do and what I've taken. Bhavnagar and Gujarat, if you were to divide it into two categories. One is a category of youngsters that need guidance and especially economic support. Second is a category of youngsters that have more than substantial economic support from their families. So we take the first category where people come from economically backward areas. I think that is actually where the real talent in our country, not just in Bhavnagar, lies. So as an individual who comes from a family, whatever I am today is because of my family. I think somewhere it becomes a social responsibility and a duty to give back and create a platform for such people who do not have the economic strength. So that is my goal and a vision, that I get people out from mostly rural areas, and they are the ones who will take Bhavnagar's name forward, especially in sports. So that is one thing we've been aiming to do and we will continue to strive to do. Second part is completely different. It's like a different universe altogether. Is where the elites are, the industrialists, the wealthy people. I'm very fortunate because of my family. I happen to interact with people from every kind of background. I feel the elites today, or mostly the children of big industrialists, while they are good, they have a good upbringing, they have very good education, physically and mentally they become very weak. I think we really need to change that, because we tend to adopt many things from the West, especially from America. Today, if I forget something while answering you, it'll be given a name as ADD or ADHD. You must remember that you should not give excuses for everything. Whatever you wealthy children are, comfortable children, get out of your comfort zone. Training physically doesn't mean that you should look good. Looks are very subjective. My body could be appealing to someone could find me very ugly. It does not matter, it should not bother me. What is important is how healthy you're going to be and how mentally and physically strong you're going to be. So that is something I want to change in the wealthy people. I want to get them out of their comfort zone. When they come and train with me, I do not train people physically to have fun. I train them to torture them and to make them stronger.
Can you recall an incident of your childhood or still you remember that is close to your heart in or of Bhavnagar?
I think for me, something that I will always remember in my life in Bhavnagar is the way the people of Bhavnagar celebrated 100 years of Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Ji. Because every institution, every citizen came together to celebrate. And the reason being is today, if Prajavatsal Maharaja Saheb was alive, we the family members would just be ordinary citizens for him. That is the beauty in that person, in that Dev Purush. And I think that is a memory which I'll always remember. And like I said, these are incidents that bring Bhavnagar together. So it's not just about the erstwhile family or the erstwhile state. It is about all of us citizens remembering the rich history of Bhavnagar and creating a richer future.
Okay, as a young royal couple, I think you're the youngest, as if I don't know any other younger one, so I think you're the youngest one. What do you have to say for the Bhavnagaris? You know, a message. Would you like to say a message?
So firstly, I think it's a matter of great pride that Bhavnagar is celebrating that Tercentennial celebrations we are having in Bhavnagar. And just to put things in a little perspective, even you spoke about America, where people take a lot of us tend to imbibe culture from these days, which is inaccurate really. But America is also younger than Bhavnagar. It has not completed its 300-year celebration. Yeah. So the message that we would have is that we need to give back to our city. We take so much from it. There is so much culture, there is so much heritage, there is so much natural beauty that is there in Bhavnagar, and it is a Kala Nagari. It is known as. So what I believe is that we must give back to it and live sustainably. We have also chosen to educate and grow our family here, and that is our little step, and to give back to the community in that sense. So we urge the youth to do the same. Give back to your community, work for it, do whatever little you can, make it, beautify your city, and love it.
As you two have come here and you've heard it all, now you can go back to school and spread it and say what it is, and maybe make a club where you will do these things and not just forget about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this inspiring session. We were really lucky to be here, and we are really overwhelmed and by the humble gesture of yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to you and your entire team for coming up with such a great initiative, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste, Jai Mataji. Wishing Bhavnagar a very, very happy birthday.
ભાવનગરના 300 વર્ષ પૂરા થાય છે એ બદલ આપ સૌને ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન, and many congratulations to Silverbell School, Amarjyoti School, all the students, the teachers, faculty members, the trustees, and Amarjyoti Ba herself. Thank you for taking this effort, and it means a lot to us.